Every day I run. I used to run from something. Almost like I was being chased. Then I found myself in a battle for my life, filled with hurdles and obstacles that I could never have imagined. But I'm a survivor. Now, I run towards something. Energy, resourcefulness, light. Instead of living life to the fullest, I now live life to the simplest. I minimize it.
All around the world and across the United States, the brick-and-mortar infrastructure in the public sector put in place in pre- and post-World War II is crumbling.
We're a little bit under $1 billion right now in debt, or what we call mortgages on the schools. There wasn't any wiggle room to issue more debt.
And Minimize was one of those vendors that came to us and said, you know what, we could potentially partner with you.
Well, last week when we were in Johannesburg looking at the IoT strategy, one of the key solution architects from IoT said this is a world-class, world-leading project that will set the standard of what's possible for energy efficiency in the world.
We were fighting through adversity. That was the motivation to push ourselves and to fight for this company. And it is a fight. We're going to fight titans. We went up against GE, Johnson Control, Honeywell, Trane, and we beat them all.
So, in the immortal words of James Brown, I feel good. You've won the chess game, you just have to make the right last 10 moves to finish it off.
We won that on a very simple principle, which Danny started. He said, the secret to getting is giving. We need to find a way to give the schools or any client part of the savings in a way that none of our competitors, no matter how big, could.
You know, the McKinsey Institute reckons there's $1.2 trillion of savings per year just waiting to be captured.
The first thing that you have to do is take something that's dumb as and make it intelligent. The role of our technology is really to bring non-discretional decision making.
When I listen to Danny, Stephen and Francis talk, it reminds me of the famous speech by JF Kennedy, where he declared America's intention to land men on the moon. And that was to be remembered as the moonshot moment.
Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills.
Because then no one knew how to do it, but the vision was there.
It really is simple. It's a solid state semiconductor, like sunlight's hitting it. It generates DC power, you convert it to AC power, it offsets kilowatt hours.
There is a belief system that this is something that is bigger, that is better, and I favor it through my totems. I have my rituals that enhance it based on publicly saying, I care. This is important to me.
So, being thankful, I get the joy of having this guy to my right. I find Danny to be an inspiration. And the adversity that you faced in your personal life?
Life doesn't really give you what you want. It gives you what you fight for.
For a 3-year period, I was completely silent. It took the loss of speech to really sit down and try to rediscover, or reinvent myself. I realized that what was lost was just my voice box. Saw something new that had to be born out of that. I need something in a sector, in an industry I know well, that can sell itself. That I don't have to speak so much.
Danny's a unique individual.
Opinionated, passionate.
But he can be very naughty at some times.
To put it lightly, I would say he's a little bit crazy.
He asked a lot of us, I'll be honest, and I gave more than I've given to other partners, but I did it because I believed in him, I trusted him, and he has not let me down, he's not let us down.
The technologies that have come together to deliver this project are the brainchild of this man, started by a single relationship with this man. The financial model that's disrupting an entire industry. It's the brainchild of that man. Each and every single one of you is what makes this possible. And I never thought I would ever say these words and say them seriously. It's a revolution. It really is. Guys, we sit in meetings all the time, and people look at us like we're Martians. And the more we appear like Martians, the better I know we're doing.